Have you ever watched Captain Marvel and wondered how did they shoot that? From flying through the skies to fighting shape-shifting aliens, the movie is packed with insane action and spectacular visuals. But here's the funny thing, most of it wasn't shot the way you'd expect. What you see on screen is the final product, but behind the scenes, it's all a combination of blue screens, motion capture suits, wires, and a whole team working to bring it to life. In this video, we'll show you some of the funniest behind-the-scenes moments from Captain Marvel to show how the filmmakers turned a complicated origin story into one of the most visually electrifying chapters of the MCU. So without any further ado, let's get started on today's video. After crash landing on Earth with no memory of her past, Captain Marvel finds herself in a fast-paced battle against a shape-shifting Skrull aboard a speeding train. The action feels raw, intense, and utterly real, but what if we told you that none of it was shot on an actual train? That's right. The entire sequence was filmed in a studio using a massive blue screen. Both Brie Larson and the Skrull actor choreographed intense fight scenes on a stationary train set using nothing but imagination and well-timed action cues. The background, train motion, and the bustling city rushing past, all added later using CGI. The physicality of the actors, however, was very real, and it's their performance that sells the illusion. One of the film's standout visuals is Captain Marvel soaring through the sky, arms outstretched, energy crackling around her. But how did they shoot these incredible flight scenes? Brie Larson was rigged to a special rotating mount, a circular flying rig that allowed her to spin, hover, and pivot midair. Behind her, crew members in blue suits maneuvered the rig, hidden from view by digital effects later. In other scenes, traditional wire harnesses were used. Suspended midair, Brie had to perform with nothing but wind machines and a green screen around her. Her facial expressions, confidence, and grace sold the fantasy that she was a cosmic warrior in full fight. This blend of physical acting and motion-controlled rigs is what gave her flight scenes that signature Marvel realism. Nick Fury's adorable sidekick, Goose the Cat, turned out to be more than meets the eye. But while she looks like an ordinary feline in the film, Goose is actually an alien called a Flurkin capable of swallowing entire enemies, including the Tesseract. To pull off this transformation, the VFX team combined shots of real cats with digital doubles. During the spaceship battle scene, both the cat and the surrounding chaos were created using 3D animation. From her tentacle-filled mouth to the terrifying swallowing moments, everything was animated frame by frame, blending humor with horror in true Marvel fashion. Samuel L. Jackson is an icon, but in Captain Marvel, he had to rewind the clock. Playing a younger version of Nick Fury, he appears wrinkle-free, smooth-skinned, and full of energy. Surprisingly, this wasn't achieved with makeup. Instead, Marvel employed cutting-edge de-aging VFX throughout the entire film. Every scene featuring Jackson was digitally altered using reference footage from his past roles and high-tech facial tracking to create a believable young Fury without losing any of his signature expressions. The Skrulls are among the most fascinating and dangerous creatures in the MCU. Their ability to instantly shapeshift into any human form brought a layer of paranoia and mystery to the story. But behind the camera, this transformation was an entirely different kind of challenge. Contrary to popular belief, the actors weren't wearing full-body prosthetics for the shifting scenes. Instead, the visual effects team used motion capture dots to digitally map their exact expressions, eye movements, and gestures. These markers allowed computers to track even the most subtle muscle twitches, enabling animators to smoothly morph a human actor into a Skrull or vice versa with almost supernatural fluidity. Each transformation scene was meticulously crafted using a blend of live-action footage and CGI overlays. The artist created 3D models of both the human actor and Skrull versions and then digitally warped one into the other using high-fidelity morphing techniques. The result? A transformation that felt both alien and eerily natural, maintaining the actor's original expression while layering it. In the battle sequence of this movie, when Yon-Rogg attacks using high-speed jets, the action races across a rocky landscape. Though it looks like a real aerial dogfight, it's actually a digital creation from the ground up. The jets, the terrain, and the explosions were all generated using CGI. The actors sat in mock jet cockpits inside the studio while green screen surrounded them. Their reactions, the rumble of the cockpit, and the intense lighting gave animators everything they needed to simulate high-stakes aerial warfare. Hala, the majestic Kree homeworld, is a central location in the film. Its glowing towers, buildings, alien airships, and complex transportation systems feel alive and massive. But like most of the other things in the film, none of it exists in the real world. To bring Hala to life, Marvel's visual development team spent months building a completely digital world from the ground up. It began with concept art inspired by neo-noir cyberpunk and celestial architecture. Artists imagined the city as a vertical labyrinth glowing with teal and blue light, a reflection of the cold, orderly Kree society. Once the look was finalized, the team, through an elaborate and time-consuming process, created the entire world of Hala using 3D models and CGI. From concept art to wireframes to textured animation, artists crafted every detail digitally. The result is a breathtaking alien city that feels both futuristic and believable in the film. And the actors, including Brie Larson and Jude Law, filmed their scenes in a studio against blue screens. The result? Hala feels like a living, breathing alien world, grand, beautiful, and utterly intimidating. In the Skull Kree war sequence, intense hand-to-hand combat dominates the screen, but instead of actual alien warriors, these were trained actors in elaborate prosthetic costumes. This fighting scene was shot entirely in a studio with blue screens, with the fighting choreography being rehearsed and executed with military precision. The energy blasts and alien environment were later added in post-production, creating an intense cinematic battlefield. During the battle sequence moment, Captain Marvel falls unconscious from the sky to the rocky ground in the movie. But this wasn't shot on location. These scenes were actually filmed in a studio using blue screens and harnesses. Brie Larson was attached to safety wires and was instructed to simulate the fall with precise timing. Animators then added the terrain, dust, and background to give the illusion of a high-speed crash falling of Captain Marvel in an alien desert. Near the end, Captain Marvel confronts the Supreme Intelligence and breaks free from its mental grip in a powerful symbolic moment. The glowing background, energy blasts, and surreal visuals were all layered in digitally. Brie performed the scene in a minimal studio set with only lighting references to guide her. Captain Marvel wasn't just a movie, it was a technological feat. From sky-high fights to galaxy-spanning battles, the crew pushed boundaries to bring this cosmic adventure to life. What looked like superpowers on screen was in reality the result of incredible teamwork, innovation, and creativity. So that's all for today's video. What was your favorite behind-the-scenes moment from this movie? Let us know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed our video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content on your favorite movies and series. See you in the next one, and bye for now.